right here.
If there's anything you want to know, you can find it on the show. It's my ride, yeah.
Music,
It's my ride, yeah.
fashion,
If there's anything you want to know, you can find it on the show. It's my ride, yeah.
straight talk.
It's my ride, yeah. Where everyone can go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy D-Love, man. Welcome to my show, My Right Hip. Hey, check it out, man. I am super excited today to welcome one of my mentors, one of my OGs, man, that put my boots on in the music industry. I don't even have to give him an introduction, man. This man has wrote so many hits, and he's still writing hits. I'm talking about Mr. Billy Bad. What's up, B-Bad?
What's up, D-Love? What's good with you, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a pleasure to have you on the show today, man, and talk to you about music, man, because thank you. Thank you for putting my boots on when I was younger, man, musically, because of you, I'm still doing music. Because I see that you still doing music.
Yeah, I saw it in you, man. You as a kid, you know.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So let me ask you a question. What you got going on right now, man? Like musically, what, if you don't mind me asking?
Musically, right now,
Yeah.
so, I got some local stuff I'm doing. You know, people that are worth it. And
Right.
that, you know,
I hear you.
you know,
You said
that,
it's worth it.
handle their business and have following. And also sending records to people that have record deals already, still sending records and just beats.
Oh, okay.
You know, some of the local people, man, I'm working with, Stacy.
Okay, yeah.
Lena.
Stacey McCracken.
Yeah, Lena
Yeah, I like her,
Renee.
man. I like
We're
her.
going with her after that. And
Okay.
Andrew Young, doing
Oh,
a track for
Andrew.
him.
What's up, Andrew?
Yeah,
I see he's still out there
yeah,
doing
he's still
it.
doing his thing. I got a couple of them do with Jimmy Mack.
Jimmy Mack.
And
Jimmy
the
Mack.
artists I've been pushing, Louis Lewis, man, we're pretty close to inking something, so
Oh,
just,
wow. Okay.
just still pushing, man.
So, what is Billy Bad Productions, right? Is that what it is?
Well,
or-
just right now it's just Billy Bad.
Billy Bad, man. Billy, you've been doing this for so long, man, that, you know, the thing about it is that you've always stayed relevant, man. Like, I know a lot of producers, they come and go, but, man, you've stayed relevant, man. You are the go-to person to keep us relevant, and you put our boots on, so you keeping us relevant.
No, really, it's like staying connected musically with the youngins, man.
Right.
You know, y'all younger than me. You gotta remember
Yeah.
that. So it's like
Yeah.
y'all, and then the youngins that are Fruity FL gang. I hang out with them, and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Soap Game, and
Yeah.
kind of get vibe off of them and watch, and it's like.
And that's that
So, yeah,
thing
I can-
Billy
I
do.
can
Y'all
do
see how he
that,
did his head? Look,
Yeah, it's like-
and this is the thing. I
I
know
can
when
do
Billy
that.
likes something, he do this.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, that
I can
head,
do that.
That's that bass, man.
Yeah, so
that's
that.
what you actually started on, isn't it? When you a bass
Bass player first. Went from that to playing in a band, and you know what I'm saying. And from the band, started learning songwriting and producing with just little beat machines, and then playing the music live. Then the MPC comes that was
God.
sequence,
Yeah.
and play the beat and the music too, and sequence that shit together, and you could put your own sounds in it.
Yeah.
So that was the next mission, man. Thanks to shout out to my grandma and my mom for believing and buying me those
Shout out,
early
Granny.
investments,
Yeah.
at MPCs. Man.
But you
So-
was one of the first people, man, that really started using an MPC here in the city, man. Because I remember when I used to come over to your house and I see this drum machine, and I didn't know what it was, but you be pressing all the buttons. Of course, we know what an MPC is now.
Right.
But back then, man, you would show us stuff, man, that you can only imagine. I remember just watching you sit. You had a setup in this bedroom, man, with the keyboards and all
Yeah.
that, and you had a couch behind it.
Yeah, starter
And I
kit.
remember laying on that couch,
You stayed with me for a while.
I stayed with you, man.
You-
hey, remember that, y'all? Hey, times wasn't always
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
so I
yeah.
remember hey, I stayed on that couch, but I would watch your work ethic, man. You would be up all night, man, like going through songs and samples and beats, and you just put in the work, man. And you got like here's one of your records right here, man. That you did, and then right here's another one that you did, and these are records right here that show what happens when you put in the work.
I was hungry, so
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I thank God got all my platinums but one now. So I've been slowly getting each award, but it's
Okay,
like
okay.
I was just hungry, man. I just really wanted it. I mean, you know, John Halcott, he taught me how to use the MPC, and you know, we was borrowed.
Shout out to John.
Yeah, John, that's my guy.
Yeah.
Actually, we borrowed Daryl Simmons. Used to let us borrow his beat machine. That's how we started.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, Daryl Simmons. Yeah,
he was in the clubs.
Beat rock.
Playing.
Yep.
Yeah, he was playing in the clubs.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it, man. Really, just I was hungry, man. And it's like, you know, even boys knew I wasn't the best at the keyboard playing and all that, but it's like, you know, a talent, a hustler that got the talent, some kind of talent. I just out hustled cats that could really play and never got on no records.
You know, I learned that a long time ago, man, is that it's not always how good you play.
Right.
It's what you put down.
Can you put a record together?
Can you put a record
I know
together?
guys that can play beautiful.
Yeah.
But when that don't translate to a radio record, then it's like,
I swear,
you can't
man.
touch me. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I love it.
I want to hear it, you know. I get on your head. You know, y'all, they was cutting me down, D-Love. I was like, okay, y'all keep cutting it. I'm
because you can't get on there and be Mozart. And I
can't
Mozart
sit down and play River in the Sky. I can't do that. But it's like, you could tell I was on the motherfucking charts. You know what I mean? I was niggas were like getting boys deals, getting myself deals, getting people deals.
On the charts. You hear what he said?
Yeah, so
on the chart.
Yeah,
they take a Mozart, man. You ain't got to be Beethoven and Mozart just to be able to play the piano. And you know, I'm a sequencer, you know, and I started playing the guitar, and you know, I'm a melodist. I'm a melodious. That's how I write. I come up with a melody, and that's what I do.
What you doing now musically, bro?
Musically, what I'm doing right now, Billy, is I have an artist that I'm working with right now, man, and what we doing is just coming with a sound that she has. I'm letting this artist lead, man, because she has a gift like no other. And she's just unique, man. So, you know, she has a unique sound, and we're just trying to make sure that we dallying on that sound. So that's pretty much it. And just, you know, just in the studio vibing, man, doing what you taught us, man. Just stay in. You know, the more you press play and the more you go in there and the more you work, the better you get, man. And that's all I'm doing right now.
That's it. That's the key to it, man.
So let me ask you this. So who are some of the groups, man, that you put on in Indianapolis? Because, you know, for my watchers right now, I don't think they really understand the impact that you had on the city of Indianapolis when it came to local artists becoming national artists.
Oh man, yeah, that I always, you know, as a producer, you know, I've always like got vibes from artists. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I could be one of those, you know, them niggas that sit and make beat after beat in his draws and just make beats.
Yeah.
It's like I got more of I always connected more with the artist because I was, you know, bass player. I was on the stage and I kind of lived that life and just, you know, it was cool. It taught me this. But it's just, you know, when I see a dope artist, it's like attracted to that, and let's build something to, you know, change everybody's life. So, you know, I started with y'all actually, A Few Good Men was you know, y'all were a third of it.
I don't know nothing about that. What you talking about?
Yeah. That was the first group. You know, I got help get record deal with LA and Babyface's LaFace Records back then. Yeah, man. You know, it was dope to me to find y'all singing in a garage and then turn around and see y'all on TV, man. That blew people's minds, like right out of nap. You know, so I'm glad they had a hand in that. And Dose of Soul is another group. You know what I mean? We kind of handpicked them. There was a group brought to me it was a decent hip hop R&B group, but the singing wasn't just quite there for trying to get a major deal. I felt so.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, we swapped some people around, and you know, got Meets Daniels, got a Peanut, and replaced this guy.
Nut Bush, what's up, boy?
And then Stacy as the female, and the record label kind of. When we went to New York and auditioned for Def Jam and Andre Harrell, Uptown, and MCA, there was a bunch of labels there. At the end of the day, I got a platinum off of that signing because, you know, Russell Simmons ended up signing the group. So that was group number 2.
Okay.
And then I had Risen, you know, which was like kind of like a B2K. You know, they were dope dancers. You know, Waylon, Ponce, Ernie, and Jay Hill.
I remember that. Yeah.
And we were really close to signing with Biggie. Man, he really loved us a lot, and his label, you know, his partner Lance Rivera, they liked us a lot. and then Biggie gets killed. So that kind of took the air out of that bag.
So let me ask you this: what was one of your first major placements, man? Like, you know,
very first placement major was the Keith Sweat Get Up On It album. Was Grind On You. That song
Lord.
that y'all demo. Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Demoed right there in the hallway. Remember when Keith Sweat called me? I can't say take the panties down.
I can't say no panties down, baby. I remember that.
But I can change it up. But he liked it.
Baby.
He took it. You and G sang that record.
G LeBeau, shout out to G LeBeau. I remember that.
That was my first one.
Me and G LeBeau, I remember we was in the hallway singing that. And I was like, oh Lord. He was like, well, I was too young to talk about take them panties down.
Yeah, but you was doing it, little nigga. Little nigga, you was doing it. You might have been 16, too young to talk about it. Little nigga, you was doing it. Keep it 100.
Hey, you crazy.
You was doing it. So yeah, that was the first one. Then I placed the second Keith Sweat album on the Twisted album, Funky Dope Lovin'.
Yeah, I
wrote that record with Meech Daniels, Peanut, and Greg Tissner, and produced that. And John played that for Keith, and he called me. I want that on my record, man.
That's right.
So he called me. And we had plans for that record, man. You know, later on, some things happened that sent it a different path.
But Bill,
he didn't put it out because of
life, man.
But he put Gerald Levert on it, Aaron Hall from Guy, and Buddy Banks from the Rude Boys. So that was definitely gonna be a big platinum single.
Oh man, that was
just some bullshit,
But with that being said, man, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people want to get in the industry, and a lot of people want to put their music out there. What is the main thing that you got to do in today's music industry?
Well, there's always social media presence, numbers and views, likes and views and all that. That's kind of the norm or the model for it now, as far as with the younger generation.
Right.
But never count out having relationships with people that are like executives, A&R people, and say the artist is just that incredible. It's like you bring dope record and it's like dope visual. It's like it's undeniable. You could possibly get a situation that way too, but with the social media and all that being more of the norm. But like I said, that's
I know
because it takes a lot to do it. Everybody thinks I don't want a record deal, I can do it myself.
Right.
So it's like you can do it yourself, but sometimes it's slow and more organic and slow, and you got to spend money because you got to promote. And it's like your money won't match label money as far as pushing a song in somebody's face all the time. You got to slowly build that when you're trying to do it yourself. But it's not impossible. There ain't no perfect way, ain't no perfect route. It's just whatever if you got $250,000 or you got a doctor that's gonna put money behind you, and you got this and that, then push it.
It is, man. It has changed tremendously, man.
Yeah.
It has changed. Well, Bill, man, what is one thing that you can say right now, as this show is about to end, man? What can you tell our viewers right now, man, as far as the music industry? What do they need to do right now?
The main thing you have to do is stay consistent.
There you go.
You got to stay consistent. You got to sacrifice. And I sacrificed the whole summer one year. I didn't go nowhere. I didn't go to clubs. I didn't hang out. I ain't do nothing but music all the time. And it's like I locked myself in for 35, 45 days. And when I would come up for air, it's like I had all this body of work. Just from a consistent hustle at it, tapping in at it every day, just tapping in. And even if some days you just build libraries, I'm gonna just sit here and go through and build kits from samples or whatever. It's like, it's just that's still work. And it's like you just consistency, and then lining yourself up with people that got that same kind of a vibe about them, good energy. Good musical energy, you know what I'm saying? I've been around a bunch of talented asshole motherfuckers too. So it's like, somebody you can connect with and vibe with, and they kind of on the same path with you as far as the energy, is exchanged. Like, nigga,
Yeah.
it's like, I need you to come over and make this beat, or I need you to come over and play some keys on this. You know how we do.
Yeah.
And it's like, you gotta have good energy, man.
That the egos can do one thing, and that's keep you broke.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, man, is that the stuff that you did back then, you have to learn from your mistakes.
For sure.
And that's why you bring into the future something totally different. It's like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna help out. I want to be the person to help this person get to the next level, because I had my time.
For sure.
I had my time. My time now is what you taught us.
Yeah.
I'm a producer. I'm a songwriter. That's what I love doing now, and that's what I want to do, man.
For sure that, man.
Period.
One record to change your life.
One
witness.
record.
So it's like, as long as you continue to dig, like I tell these youngins, like, man, you gotta dig to find diamonds, man.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta dig, little nigga. It's like you working, but every record you do is not a hit. Even if you drive it down some people's throat, it's like every record ain't a hit.
It ain't.
And it's like now these records are bigger than the artists, and then the records don't last. Maybe 2 weeks, and the record's gone, and you don't remember who the artist was. You just remember the song. You know what I'm saying? You remember the song, you don't remember the artist. It's different, man. It's good. That stream done fuck shit up. It's goofy, man. But I still love music. What I'm supposed to do. I'm still addicted to producing music. And
you know what, Billy? I appreciate that,
thank God.
man. You know what, guys? Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all, but I'm gonna say this to y'all. One thing that I'm gonna constantly say: if you want to do something, you got to get up, get out, and go make it happen. I'll say it once, I'll say it twice. Faith without works is dead, but you gotta put in the work in order for it to happen. Billy, I appreciate you, my guy, coming on the show today, man. You are an inspiration to all of us, man, as songwriters, producers, engineers, arrangers, beat makers. You say it. Hey, Billy, thanks for coming on the show.
Show that.
Hey, y'all, I had fun with you, my guy. I'm your boy D-Love. I take my show, I put it on my right hip. I carry it wherever I go. Y'all get on up out of here, man.
Okay. It's my right hip. That's right. It's my right hip. Huh.